about on Roseway? You don't hurry up, someone will get to snooping around. What's that? What'd you... Well, that's just... Are you positive? I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pet. Straight to the point, eh? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony. And they're... Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might... Any... Gracious. Any... It's almost... Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, want a charming... If you're... I've got a... If you're... I've...
be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know monarchs and move.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle?
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as... I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine... You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of NIOKA. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. Best of luck.
Grizzle's mock apple cider.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
How are the repairs going? Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping. You the one flying the Miss Lily has been Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. These days, I stick to H.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about... A little advice. Before you start telling... It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But... there's a...
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna Warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they... Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned... It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buy. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells.
Ah yes, Alta Vitae. I knew someone who inhaled it by accident.
I see your friend here is the brains of the operation. Good. Every salvage crew needs one. Now, get going. Catherine will... One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a... Could be. You'll do fine.
Well, that set me...
Sublight for life. Corporations never lift their fingers.
Quietly now.
Huh? Something in shadows here.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the border, which means I never get to do this part, but I've been... On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the... Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, we don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-roaders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a big... And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's purple bear... Mr. Sandra, I'll be mighty pleased to meet you. Oh, and if you're headed... I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think... Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the...
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born? We're here.
So, if you plan on sitting through NIOKA's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to... And I don't mean... Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled... Something else? Something...
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. Getting so I can't tell the... Don't interrupt, but I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach out... Shit, I don't know what I'd do. Right. What are you Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Nice change of pace. Well, I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear. Outstanding! Our dispensary... I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. Well, they were...
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
Velma seen out of sorts too?
She's always
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, what can Auntie Abigail... And what a helpful young man you are. Who's your lucky friend? I'm so sorry, but with the iconic... Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. There are no discounts here. Of course. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if... Oh, now I've gone and said too much. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his... Oh, you flatter an old one. And to keep an extra key to the supply room. The one upstairs. Shit. If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she... Hello. Now that can't be. Ms. Rapp... Dear me. Ma, here's NIOKA's caffeinoid. Do take... If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so...
Duh, the charmer. Oh. More or less dangerous than a steady... Great. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting some...
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the unreliable crew.
That's real honorable work, Miss Neal.